What's going on, y'all? I want to talk about something, man. Something that's been on my mind today. I cut the camera off because, I ain't really laying in the bed. I don't feel like picking it up. But um, I want to talk about, um, I want y'all fellas to just do me a favor, man. Stop looking for relationships, man, and just look for sex. Stop looking for that because they don't want that. Okay, fellas, you'll have more success with women when you don't look for a relationship. If you hooking up or whatever, just stay hooking up and just say, you know what, you have your fun, and it's okay to hang out sometimes, but don't use the R word. Don't use it, because as soon as you use it, and don't even act like you interested. See, the thing that guys where they mess up at is that people are afraid to be alone. And that's a man's kryptonite. A man's kryptonite is the fact that he's afraid of being alone. Once you tackle being alone, you got it. You got everything you need. But see, at the end of the day, um, don't, and the thing is too though, don't just settle for one chick. Because if you concentrate on one chick, she gonna ghost you. She's gonna ghost you. She know you ain't got nobody else. She gonna ghost you. Women love guys that have multiple females that they're talking to, that they're smashing, that they have a rotation. But that's the thing that guys have to do. You have to have different girls. And and not only that, but just have a life, have your own life too. To where their life don't complete you if you're fine with or without them. You see, let me tell you a story. I treat women like fried chicken, and I told my friend this story. He thought I was crazy. Okay, see what I do is this. Okay, let's say I got some fried chicken, right? I use women to spice up my life. I don't use them to complete my life. Just like I can eat KFC chicken all day long with no hot sauce, but I'm gonna still get full. But I can't get full off of hot sauce. You see what I'm getting at? Because yeah, I can drink the hot sauce, but I'm gonna still starve. See, that's what a lot of dudes do. Is they try to they try to make their lives complete. They try to make it like women complete them. Women shouldn't complete them. Complete them. Just like if if you don't have that hot sauce, you still got the fried chicken. So you still gonna get full when you eat it. See, you saying? See, that's the motto you gotta have. You gotta have the motto to where I'm complete, whether you hear or not. Whether you hear or not, it doesn't matter. Stop looking for love. They don't want love. They tell you the bullshit stories about they want relationships. No, they do not. Women do not want a relationship. Women do not want, they don't want that. Because soon as they get a relationship, they ready to ghost the dude. I'm just being honest. They like time, they like to be to themselves. So you come over, she come over there, let's say you got a woman, you go see her twice a week. See her twice a week, then you have another one you see twice a week. But just be respectful and just say, look, I'm dating other people. And if you can respect it or you can't. See, that's what women like. Women don't like a dude that's always wants a relationship, wants to, it shows that you're needy. You have to have some balls. And that's the only way that a woman will respect you. They don't want relationships. Look at, and if they do get a relationship, they still want to make single moves. You never know what a woman is doing. I don't trust women. I don't trust nothing they tell me. And I'm not saying to treat them like hoes and sluts. Not at all. But don't believe nothing they tell you. Don't believe nothing they tell you. Because everything they tell you, it's not true. They might be saying, I got a boyfriend. But let me tell you a secret. And I learned this from my ex-wife. She used to go out of town. Kind of find out she was meeting guys. She was meeting another guy and married the guy. So what they tell you right there? That it's always somebody else around. Whether you married, whether you got a long-term relationship, it's always some guy that's hanging around. So why be the guy? Why be that guy that want to be needy? They don't want a relationship. They just want sex. They don't want that. They want to live lives like, look at Ayesha Curry. She got a husband that's worth $100 million. And she complained on a talk show about how she want attention. They want attention. They want the attention seek off of Instagram and Facebook. They love attention, man. They love attention. Women love attention. And the thing is, all they do, they want relationships, but they still want to make single moves. They still want to act like a slut. Married too. So you already know what's going on, because it ain't what they do. Yeah, in your face, they saying they love you, but behind your back, they doing other shit. So why sit there? Why waste your time? You know, I had a dude crying, telling me that he wanted a relationship, but he still was getting the sex. I don't understand that. I always thought that sex was the main objective, ain't it? Ain't sex the main objective? If you're not having sex, then what are we doing? I'm wasting my time. We're not having sex. I'm wasting my time. I got a million friends. I don't need another one. That's what guys need to start looking at. Go for the sex, not for love, because they truly don't love you. The only time they get with you, unless it's something financial. Let's keep it real. These girls don't marry dudes because they love. They marry them for the bag. They got a couple of kids. They looking for a guy to take care of them. They don't care about you. It's always a financial agreement. That's why they want relationships. But I'm telling you, go for the sex, and keep two or three women, and keep it in rotation. Keep them off balance. That's what keeps them running back to you. That's what's gonna keep them. That's gonna keep the sex good, because they don't know they can't put a hand on you, because they're gonna say, well, he's not chasing me, he's not running behind me, he ain't doing none of that. You keep a rotation, and that's what you do. Is stop looking for a relationship. Be alone. And with this alone time, if you got time to get a class, you got time to maybe save for a car, maybe get your own place, then you have time for you to get your life right. Because at the end of the day, if you concentrating on them, how can you concentrate on yourself? That's what a lot of guys go wrong at. They concentrate on them instead of focusing on them. But they're not focusing on you. Soon as something affected them in a negative way, they're going to kick you to the curb. Because All women focus on themselves. They're not focused on you. I'm just telling the truth. Why be in a relationship when that's something they don't really want? Let's say you got a relationship, right? And and she's telling you, you telling her, look, I want a relationship. She should come to you about relationship, not you asking her. First thing they're saying, you need it. You don't want that. You don't want that. All you want is sex. And play with that for a while. And keep a rotation. Keep it. Don't disrespect them, but tell them, hey, I am dating other people. I don't want a relationship. Because at the end of the day, there's always somebody else. 9 times out of 10, when guys get divorced or they break up with you, it's because they're on their way to another guy. It's always another guy in the picture. You just don't know it. So why sit here? They want to be on Facebook every day, taking pictures of themselves, all on Instagram. Why? Why are you wasting your time? They want they want attention from other guys. They don't just want one man's attention is just not enough. So why sit there and you know, and I'm free to, you be free to go. And then the thing is, you tell them, look, if you want to go, you know, be with somebody else, that's on you. That's the agreement we got. Because at the end of the day, hey, I can need it. But soon as you with one relationship, they wouldn't even want you. They'll get bored with you. You have to keep them off balance. Because the more you act needy, the more you run them away. And that's what a lot of guys do. Date other women for a while. I'm not saying be single forever. It's not what I'm saying. But when you first meet them, tell them, hey, you know, hey, it is what it is. You keep a rotation. Keep a rotation. 2 or 3 girls. Because women love men who have other women. Just like right now, half of the stuff on Facebook that I'm talking about right now, they ignore. But as soon as I would go on a date, I would take a picture with a woman, put it on Facebook, and say, look, I'm out hanging out at Applebee's. The next day, it'll be thousands of girls in my DM. But half of them didn't even want to be bothered before. So what they tell you, that date other women. Don't just date them. Because then the first thing they're going to say is, well, he got other women. He must be doing something right. Maybe I need to tighten my game up. And you keep them off balance. Don't just cuff one week, next week they your girlfriend. You don't know them from a can of paint. It just doesn't make sense. But it took me a long time to learn this. I'm going to be doing more videos like this. Because, fellas, we got to get it together. Like, you know, I know people feel like, well, why he do dating videos? Because I'm trying to save guys from getting a broken heart. I'm trying to save guys from getting flaked. You ask them about a relationship, they don't want that. They don't want that, man. They really do not want a relationship. They don't want marriages. They only want marriages unless you coming with something to the table, unless you got a halfway decent job. But if you ain't got a halfway decent job, they don't want relationships. They don't want marriages. They don't want that. Cause women, they want to be single, but yet they cry and bitch every day on the internet about how they can't keep nobody, when they really don't want nobody from the beginning. All they want is some good dick. That's all the women want. Women want dick. They don't want you know, you're a dildo. Let's just keep it real. They don't want relationships. So why are you looking for a relationship? Why you can't just be by yourself? You can date her, You go on dates, but just don't be official. And I guarantee you how many women would love you because you ain't needy, you ain't running after her. I'm telling you, don't use that relationship word. Don't use it. Don't use the L word. Just like today, I had a girl tell me she loved me. But at the end of the day, I don't listen to nothing they tell me. I don't believe nothing they tell me. I don't believe it. I don't believe people tell me stuff. I see your actions. I don't believe nothing a woman tells me. I don't trust them. I don't trust nothing they tell me, man. 'Cause half the time they be lying anyway. Why even have a why do you want a relationship? Why? You have no car, you have no job, you have nothing. Why don't you concentrate that time you could be concentrating on yourself? And you can date other people now that even if you have something. Why do you want a relationship to begin with? Half the time they got other dudes in their DMs. They got other guys on Facebook and Instagram giving them nice comments anyway. They talking to other people behind your back anyway. So why waste your time? I'm trying to save your heartbreak. Trying to save as many guys as I can. Don't go for no relationship because they don't want that. Soon as you get a relationship, soon as you move in, they gonna get moody. It's not gonna work because they don't want that. These women they just want something to bitch about. They don't want a relationship with you. They don't. But that's all I got, man. Just coming at y'all with another video. Y'all be easy.